Hello, beautiful beings. Oh my gosh, a ginormous golden eagle just flew over the top of me, and I took a picture of a bald eagle this morning. It's not like Alaska. We don't see eagles all the time here, but boy, so when we do, it just feels like such a good sign. And so all the way on this hike, I've been thinking about energy vampires and how I just escaped one. And my last video was titled Motherly Love, because I had told this person that just came back into my life, into my experience. You know, he was an ex-fiance and I haven't talked to him for 12 years. So, you know, people could change in that length of time. He certainly seemed like he had, but energetically he had not. So I said, okay, definitely nothing romantic. However, you know, I was just like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. That's what I kept hearing. And so we spoke a couple days later, and is that another eagle? That'd be 3 today. Wow, certainly looks like an eagle. He's pretty far away. Okay, so squirrel, flying squirrel. Ancients, what were we just saying? Yes, so, but energetically he hadn't changed. And, you know, I figured that out because I trust my intuition. I trust my sharp tool of discernment way more than what's coming out of somebody's mouth. It was a tricky one. It was a little bit of a slippery slope there for a bit. It was quite a lengthy lesson that I just popped out of. Well, that's right. There's 6 weeks before our birthdays. I call it the birth to earth day. 6 weeks before that, it's kind of like semester finals. Did you learn everything you needed to this last year? Well, yes, I have, and I'm passing with cosmic A+, they're saying. So, you know, I didn't have to be mean about it, but I definitely, you know, erased him off of any social media, because energetically, that's still a tie. He can still take my energy that way. And yes, they will always take it. I don't need to blame them for that. It's me. I don't need to give my energy. I have all the power in this situation, and that's me not giving my energy away once I realize that it is being taken. So yay! Oh, I'm feeling so much better the last couple days, not interacting with him at all. And this is not mean, this is self-protection. I'm divinely protected, and I have a part to play in that. I have to pay attention to all the warning signs. They're saying that energy vampires are basically beautiful beings that are highly unconscious. And unconscious really means totally identified with the person that they think they are. And they have to protect that at all costs. And they take our energy because they're saying it's like life support for them, because they haven't done their own work yet. I don't know. I just ask them, is it possible for everybody on the planet, no matter how heinous of things they've done or how messed up their mind is it possible for them to come out of that? Yes, they're saying yes, absolutely. Absolutely. They're saying that's what miracles are for. Right. Right. Because at the core, we are all divine beings. We're not this persona at all. Never have been. So that's good news. Is there anything else we would like to say? If you feel like you are stuck in a relationship or a situation, something where you just feel like you just can't seem to get out of it, you keep going back because you believe what they say. Oh, right, you know, so I was just like, why do I believe what people say, people that aren't good for me, ultimately? Why do I believe what they say? Well, it's because they mean it when they say it at the time. But they can't. Doozer! Hey! Doozer! Doozer, come here, bud! I let him roam around a little bit too long. Oh, good boy! Good boy, Doozer! Good boy! Yes! Good job, bud! So yes, they mean it when they're even love bombing, they're saying. the ones that can actually feel regular emotions, they're really feeling it because they have an agenda. This person definitely had an agenda. When we were together before, I felt it. It's not a logical thing. I felt it. I'm very, very aware of what's happening, who's in my experience, why they're there, even though I felt like I was almost unconscious a few times through it, almost like hypnotized in a way. I was very, very aware, and so when we were together before, I was the single mother of 3 children, and he's a single dad, but he's not, because the mother is in the picture. So, my children's father was in the picture as far as some financial support that he had to start paying after 6 years, which it helped a lot. Yeah, it was way better than nothing. So anyway. So it's not the same situation. He calls himself super dad, super single dad, something like that. I don't know. It's for us single mothers and other single fathers also, it's just what you have to do. It's nothing really to brag about. They're your children. Why would you brag about it? Oh yeah, I can see why he would brag about it. Anyway, sounds like I'm being mean, huh? I'm just super grateful to have, learned that lesson recently, like really overcame it. And also there was things that I didn't realize that were still in my psyche or whatever, surrounding him. Things that I had thought that, well, he said weren't true, and kind of things, that definitely cleared a lot of things up. And they're saying that he was being very honest in the very beginning. He was very open and very honest. But then there's this thing that comes in, and even there was a moment when we were on the phone and we were laughing, and we had been holding satsang, and we're just like laughing, having a really good time. It was about a week and a half in. It was still just really awesome, and it felt life-giving. Even though I was crying way too much, I know I cry a lot, but I was saying it every day. Wow, I'm crying so much. I'm crying all day long. I'm so exhausted. My whole family, sis, like I was telling everybody that. They're like, yeah, you were saying that the whole time. And it's because he was I was giving my energy out, unbeknownst to myself. So he had to go, and he said, oh, I got to go in now. I said, okay. And he said, I'll talk to you later. And I said, oh, goody. And it was that moment. I was just like, oh, I said too much. Because I wasn't showing any type of enthusiasm in that way, like verbally. But I actually showed him that I was excited that he was going to call me back. And he chose not to call me that night because he needed to control. Just needed to control me and the situation. And that was the moment that I was just like, oh, no. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Because he's still doing what he always did the whole 8 years we were together off and on. So that's when I said, I can't, no, there will never be anything romantic. But then the satsang, no, couldn't do that either. But yeah, seeds were planted, they're saying, and, not intentionally. A person can't intentionally plant seeds in other people. That's called manipulation. When they come to me and want help, and they're totally open to what comes through from the ancients, then that's legit. I won't get my butt kicked for trying to manipulate somebody. I'm getting kind of cold now. I think that's it for now. If you just feel like you're being drained in a draining situation, please don't hesitate to reach out, even if your mind tells you that, because it will try to intercept you. I'm at a place in my ascension that, I can't really see what's here. But it feels like just another couple veils need to be removed, and I'm going to have a completely new vision of my life. Sorry if I'm not holding the camera. Right. I'm going to have a whole new view, they're saying, is coming, and it feels very exciting. I really feel like I've been letting go of enough. I see myself in a hot air balloon, and I'm chopping those sandbags off, so I can rise up, up, up. Yeah, what a view, huh? Okay, so satsangwithmamaG@gmail.com, or you could leave me a comment or a question in the comment section. Love you so much.